Vode Canal is responsible for supplying drinking water to the city's 5 million residents and tens of thousands of businesses. Collecting and purifying wastewater is another part of the company's work. Vode Canal today is made up of 9 waterworks, 15 sewage treatment facilities, hundreds of pressurizers and pumping stations, 3 residue burning plants and 2 sodium hypochlorite production plants. The company's water and sewage mains are over 15,000 kilometers in length. That's more than the diameter of the Earth. Every day, St. Petersburg gets 1,900,000 cubic meters of clean drinking water. When the city's first pipes were put into service a century and a half ago, only 17,000 cubic meters a day were distributed to what was then a smaller population. St. Petersburg boasts a unique system for water sterilization. First, we add reagents, sodium hypochlorite and ammonium sulfate. Then we use ultraviolet radiation.
For a century, St. Petersburg's water was purified with liquid chlorine. But chlorine is a dangerous chemical, and routinely storing and transporting hundreds of tons of chlorine posed a risk to the safety of St. Petersburg residents. Which is why Vode Canal transitioned away from the chemical in 2009. Its replacement, sodium hypochlorite, is every bit as effective while removing any possible danger. Sodium hypochlorite is made from normal table salt in a special facility at a waterworks station. It does a brilliant job of killing waterborne bacteria. To beat viruses, Vode Canal applies ultraviolet radiation. St. Petersburg was the first major city in the world to sterilize all drinking water with UV. According to federal health statistics, in 2004, there were dozens of times fewer cases of hepatitis A in St. Petersburg than previously.
Crayfish joined the Vode Canal crew in 2005 and work at all of the city's water intakes today. Their job is to check water for dangerous substances. It isn't particularly difficult work. They live their normal lives in an aquarium filled with water from the Neva River. Special sensors take heart readings from them in real time. If a crayfish encounters a dangerous substance, it reacts. Its heart begins to beat more quickly. The crayfish's stress index shoots up as well. As soon as this happens, a Vode Canal dispatcher receives an alarm signal. This is our biomonitoring system, courtesy of research by St. Petersburg scientists at the Russian Academy of Sciences Research Center for Environmental Safety. After passing muster with the crayfish, water is then sent for treatment. Our new water processing unit at the Southern Waterworks allows us to compensate for all possible changes in the composition of the Neva's water.
of 1989, 3.2 million cubic meters of untreated wastewater was discharged into the Baltic Sea from St. Petersburg. The level of wastewater treatment was one of the worst in Russia. Since then, many Finnish and international companies, as well as multiple organizations, have worked together with the Russians. The result of this cooperation is one of the most remarkable achievements of any environmental rehabilitation project. Today, over 98% of the wastewater in St. Petersburg is treated with the quality requirements of the Helsinki Convention. Practical tasks was to make sure that the wastewater streams could be collected to the treatment facilities without leakages. The rehabilitation and optimization modeling of the wastewater network was a complex and time-consuming process. As part of the restructuring of the wastewater collection system, one of the main tunnel collectors has been partly rebuilt. This project also includes Europe's largest effluent pumping station, installed 80 meters underground. Another extensive project has been the upgrading of the existing wastewater treatment infrastructure. Several smaller facilities and a few main facilities have been renovated or built from scratch.
St. Petersburg has a multi-stage system for monitoring the quality of drinking water. Monitoring is carried out at all stages: at intake, purification, when pumped from the station, and during distribution. Water samples are tested for 83 indicators. Independent third-party monitoring is provided by the Water Research and Monitoring Center and the Russian Federal Service for Consumer Rights and Human Welfare. Their studies have shown that the city's drinking water meets all standards and is safe to drink. A Children's Environmental Centre has been active at the company since 2002. Over 350,000 children have benefited from its classes and projects. Now they know why water is a precious resource, and they have shared this lesson with their parents and friends. The Children's Environmental Centre is built to be interactive and get children involved through playing, experimenting and discussing. There is no rote memorization, just critical thinking and independent decision making. Another jewel in Another jewel in Vodokanal's crown is the universe of water. The museum's first two exhibitions opened in an old water tower in 2003, commemorating St. Petersburg's 300th anniversary. And for Vodokanal...
Everyone in the city should always be able to get the amount and pressure of drinking water that they need. That's why Vodokanal is the first in Russia to deploy a city-wide system for water supply management. During the initial stage, the system will be active in the southern zone. Pumps in southern stations have been replaced with more modern, energy-efficient models. Pressure meters have been installed and the system automatically adjusts based on their readings. Data on the amount of water pumped into the system and the amount of water received by users is exchanged in real time. This allows damage to pipe infrastructure to be minimized and energy use to be slashed by 30%. Most importantly, the quality of the water supply service has improved.